Getting set for Game 2 of the Western Conference Final between the Edmonton Oilers and the Dallas Stars tonight here in Dallas. Couple of lineup notes to hit on off the top here. Roope Hintz is listed as a game-time decision by his head coach, Pete DeBoer. Obviously, if he's available to come back into the Stars lineup, it would be a massive addition. He is big, he is strong, he is a great shooter of the puck, and he was sorely missed in game number 1 of this series. We'll see if the Stars are able to get him back in. Took part in the morning skate today. Looked pretty good to this reporter's eyes, but we shall wait and see for game time tonight. Adam Henrique also listed as a game time decision, but I can tell you, he ain't playing. He was just out here with the rest of the Black Aces and scratches. Seemed to burn his legs pretty good, so very doubtful that Adam Henrique returns to the lineup tonight. And Chris Knoblauch doesn't love changing a winning lineup. He said that Henrique was around 98%. So he's probably healthy enough to play, but this is Knoblauch wanting to maintain his winning lineup heading into game number 2. So the question tonight becomes sense of urgency. Human nature dictates that the Dallas Stars will feel more of it. The fear of going down 2-0 in the series naturally would be greater than the Oilers' fear of it being 1-1. So the question for the Oilers is, how can you manufacture it? How can you manufacture a greater sense of urgency than Dallas will bring to the lineup or bring to the game tonight? It's a tough question. Players don't have an easy answer for it, but bottom line, this Oilers team, I believe, needs to figure out a way to dictate a little bit more early on in games. They have a tendency to kind of wait a little bit to see what the other team's going to bring, as opposed to really stepping on the gas pedal. When they figure out how to do that, I think it's going to make a big difference. And tonight is one of those opportunities to show that kind of killer instinct, that despite the fact that, yes, Dallas will be a desperate team tonight, the Oilers are going to recognize the opportunity in front of them and bring the requisite energy level and sense of urgency. Ryan Nugent-Hopkins talked today about understanding that Dallas is always a good bounce-back team. They haven't been good in games in their first game of these series, but they have shown the ability to bounce back hard in game 2. So Nugent-Hopkins and company expecting a big push from the Stars here tonight. It's going to be interesting to see if they can find a way to push first. That'll be something to keep an eye on in tonight's game. Stars power play know they need to be better. They were able to draw more penalties, but didn't get a lot done with their man advantage. They feel it's about work ethic, being better on those retrievals, being better on their face-offs, the details in there, because the penalty kill for the Oilers has really been something, and it's going to be a significant task for Dallas's power play to find some confidence and to break through. But if they can, as the Vancouver Canucks did early in their series, it'll be a big swing in this one. Ryan Nugent-Hopkins is part of one of the best power plays in history, also part of the best penalty kill this year in the playoffs in the Edmonton Oilers. I asked him if he had more of a sense of pride in being part of either group. He wasn't going to bite on that. He didn't say either way, but definitely expressed a huge sense of pride in the commitment that this penalty kill has shown. They were fantastic in the first round. They were perfect. They were great in the last 3 games against the Vancouver Canucks, and then perfect again in game number 1 against the Dallas Stars. It'll be an interesting matchup in net. As always, Stuart Skinner, Jake Ottinger. Skinner with some real kind words for Ottinger. Said he feels like he seems to be a great guy and a great teammate. Loves the battle that this is between the two of them. But Skinner's really done a good job of earning his confidence back. After some tough bumps in the first couple of rounds, Skinner played extremely well in game number 1. Dueled Ottinger save for save and ended up getting the win. So the key now for Skinner is going to be to build on that success, to put back-to-back excellent performances together to try and help this Oilers team take a commanding lead in this series. It's a big opportunity for the Oilers. It's going to be fascinating to see if they can grab it or if they'll sit back and let Dallas dictate the pace of play tonight. Not an overly physical series, not a lot of animosity out there yet. So where can they generate that emotion? We will keep an eye on that tonight in game number 2.